My name is Frank Proulx. I attend the University of California, Berkeley. I'm interested in bicycle and pedestrian safety, and a little bit more broadly, I'm studying traffic engineering, transportation engineering within civil engineering, and I also studied city planning. I grew up in downtown San Jose, California, and growing up I was constantly trying different ways of getting around. It didn't occur to me until later, but it was just something that I thought was fun to, oh, I'm going to the North Bay, I'm going to take the bus there, and it's going to take me 3 hours, but get to explore that way. And started riding my bike all around the city and walking to school. It was 4 or 5 miles away. Wanted to walk just to see. I'm studying bicycle safety and how to estimate risk. And the general idea here is that when you look at traffic safety records and you look at crashes, if you just look at the number of crashes that are happening, it doesn't really tell you the full story. You need to look at the number of crashes per the number of people. So to give a more concrete example, if we're looking at pedestrian safety, and we look in a downtown area, like right around here in downtown Washington, we probably see a lot of crashes, but there are quite a few pedestrians as well. And then if we compare that with somewhere more suburban, go out into suburban Virginia or something, you probably still see some pedestrian crashes, but it's probably fewer than here. But if you look at the number of crashes out there per the number of pedestrians, it's probably substantially higher than in downtown Washington, D.C., which fits with what we would expect, that this environment is more walkable, as to use a buzzword, and that I think what we're picking up on there is risk, that this is a less risky pedestrian environment. And so I'm looking at that for bicyclists and how to estimate that number. We've got decent crash records, there's a lot of problems there too, but we're really missing the other number, the number of bicyclists in a given time period. The way we do it is using automated detection. So there are counters installed that just detect bicycles as they go by. But to install those is fairly costly, and so there are only so many of them in a given city, and so to interpolate between those to figure out, based on those few counts that we do have, what the number at locations where we don't have counts takes a little bit more math. And the risk is that we've got policies throughout government these days trying to encourage more people to walk and bike, and if really the overall goal is to reduce the number of crashes. We don't want people to die, to put it simply. But if we are increasing the numbers and the number of crashes goes up with the number of people walking or biking, we need to deal with the risk and reduce the risk. And so to do that, we need to have a good understanding of what types of facilities are more or less risky. Because if we have all of these programs going in to encourage people to go out and walk and bike, partially they're not going to if they perceive it as risky, but it's also not very responsible to go and do that if we are still building facilities that are risky and are likely to result in more crashes as compared to other facilities that we could build that would result in fewer crashes. So yeah, what drew me to transportation in general, I'd say, is just that it's something that people interact with every day, which is true of medicine. Hopefully not medicine every day, but that's there. And transportation, everybody does it every day, and I think that there's a lot of impact that has on quality of life. This is what people are talking about more and more these days is changing the way that we transport ourselves, because it has a big impact on how we feel and how we live. When considering your career, I think exploring options is absolutely the best way. I was all over the place when I was in college and in high school, and just interested in many different things, and I'd say I kind of converged on transportation more than picking it as a path, and at least for me that worked very well.